Hey guys, I wanted to show you a couple parts on my AR-15 build. For those of you that are interested in seeing the Yankee Hill flip up front gas block with the flip up front sight attached to it, as opposed to having a low gas block or doing a fixed sight. This gives you the option, especially on my particular AR build. Gives you something that you can tuck out of the way when you're using optics, like a scope, which is my primary means on this particular rifle. And so if you have something to where you're using either a red dot or holographic or some type of optic system, but you do want to have the ability to use backup sight to keep something out of the way. Now most of your scopes can, your focal length will get you to see around a fixed sight base. But if you want to have the option to have a clearer picture to have it tucked out of the way, something like this is a great option. The way that this particular one works on the Yankee Hill, and if you notice here, I've went ahead and I've moved the rear sight up here so we can all see it in the same picture. They both work the same way as far as the Yankee Hill sights go. There are better options out there, but this is a cheaper option than some of your other sight bases that you can get. The way on this is that you basically simply take your finger and you raise it forward. And what I'll do is, let me zoom in here. The way this works, there's a channel that this pin sits on a tension spring. When it comes forward into this last opening, you can see that it pops that pin out. That keeps it stuck in place. To fold it back down, you simply press the pin down and fold the sight back. There is a few issues with this. Not so much because if you're running like I am a rifle with an optic, I'm not so much relying on this. This is kind of your, as it is a backup sight emergency situation. As far as you guys are concerned with accuracy, you will notice when it is up, there is a little bit of play in that final lock position. So your pitch, your angle of your sight picture may be off by just a little. Of course, the longer distance, the further off you would be. If that's a big concern for you, you may want to look at a different type of sight base that locks more securely than what Yankee Hill offers. But it still offers you something that's nice, neat, and tucks away in line with your rail system, so that way your optics and stuff are not obstructed by the sight post. If we look at the rear sight, let me pitch you up just a little bit. Obviously this would be at the rear of the gun, but just to show you, same method, the way that it locks in place. A little bit of play, but you can see that it actually settles back into its position even if it's bumped. So that's not bad. If I tilt the gun over, you can see that you've got your long range aperture, which is a smaller pinhole, and then the larger open aperture for your shorter distances inside 300 meters, 200 meters or so. Gives you a nice broad opening. Windage adjustment, although on the Yankee Hill Machine there's not an elevation adjustment, all of that would be done with your front sight post. Press that, it folds back into place. Again, if I take you back to the front sight post, let's see if we can pitch it down just a little bit. You can see it's got the detent, and you rotate this to either come up or down for your elevation, so your adjustment's in there. All in all though, it is a great setup, great system. The gas block itself has your bayonet lug and has your sling attachment. Standard is such a A2 sight post. except it gives you the ability to fold your sight out of the way and give you a more streamlined system for optics. So if you're looking into building or replacing parts and something like this, you may give this a shot and take a look at it. Again, not the most accurate, but is a backup system, and also frees up your optic from having to be obstructed by fixed sight post.